ICH because first of all they were really interested in me, of course, and of course I know Swolo is a very good club with a lot of history. We have been playing a lot of time in Serie A, and for me it was a good challenge to play in Serie A again after I played with Venezia and S last year, so that I can improve myself and hopefully have a lot of good memories with this club. Mr. Grosso told me that Ja Sassel is a very big club with a lot of history, of course, and that last year they had a very good team. And they won the league, but of course now SR is GNAB different. Different objective, of course, it's not to win the league, but first of all to stay in the league, and we want to reach a position as high as possible. So that's the plan, and that's what we're trying to do. Surprised maybe a little bit, but I knew already that the club was Jol in all aspects, and everything the club does is really professional, and it helps us players to perform on the field. And I spoke of course with Alfred Duncan also because he played in Venezia, play with him together with F, and he told us both of us a lot of good things about the club. You know, he was here for a long time, and that helped make mine and F's decision as well to come here. So I was a little bit surprised, but I already heard a lot of good things. I think we had some good games like the one we had against Udinese, the one we had against Lazio of course, and we had some good moments also against Inter, but of course we had some bad games as well. We had some bad moments inside the game. It's normal, you know, that's football, and we're still really early in the season with a lot of new players. So I think we just need some time. I was slowly getting there to the point that everybody knows how another one plays and how we can play together in the best way. So I think slowly we're getting there, and we have a really good team and a lot of quality. Something was really similar between Italy and Indonesia is the passion that the fans have for football. It's really difficult for me to explain. You really have to see it. You have to come to Indonesia one time and supporters come to the stadium, how the people watch outside of the stadium every time we play with the national team, how they support us in every way possible, you know, even if we lose. And I feel like the support is a little bit here also in Italy. Higher in Italy is it's a lot of passion as well. I don't have to say that the Indonesian people, they watch Italian football as well. But of course, now that Emil and me are playing in Serie A and when we were playing in Serbia, they show the games a little bit more on the TV. You know, people are a little bit more interested because we are playing Serie A teams, of course, and we are just happy to be representatives of the Indonesian national team and of Indonesia, and we get the chance to play in one of the biggest leagues in the world. So for that we are grateful. And I think the people watch, as the support I get on social media, and also when I went to Swolo now and I saw that everybody starts following SW, it's some kind of responsibility as well, you know, also because I'm the captain of the national team. I'm trying to be a good example, and I'm trying to lead also by example a little bit my philosophy, and I'm just trying to do it in the best way, and of course when I see the support and the love I get from the supporters, I want to give that back in the best way possible. Well, first of all, the people call me BJ. Actually, I don't know why exactly, but the first time I went there, the people would start calling me Bang, and it means like in Italy it means like fratello. It's like a short word for brother. So yeah, they just started calling me that and stuck all these times. I don't know who started it, the people. I change position in y'all, let's say 2021 I want to say, then really it's starting to change position because I had a coach who told me at the beginning of a new season we just went to the first league. We got promoted and he told me that y'all will not play at the midfield probably, and we don't really have a center back, and I think it could be good there. So we want to try and explore if that's a new position for you. And at first I was a little bit angry because I thought I want to play and midfield is my position. But in the end I really learned a lot. I had the opportunity to play there at that position at a central defender for a lot of games. I had a lot of experience before I came to Italy. So it helped me a lot. And I played of course there also with Sam, who is playing now in Napoli. And yeah, he helped me a lot as well in the process. I think I can be a leader even after the pitch and on the pitch. And of course in the early part of my career when I was really young, I had to explore that. You know what that means? How do I have to carry myself on and off the pitch? You know, what kind of leader do you want to be? And in the beginning of my career, yeah, I wasn't really sure how to manage that, how to manage that in the best way. And over time, with experience, you learn and you see other captains I had or other leaders in the team that I've played with, and it helped me, improve my abilities as a leader as well. Yeah, I'm also 25. I've not been the captain. I'm still learning and I think I'm getting the hang of it. You know, what I said, I look at other plays also, and how they do it and what I can learn from them. So, I think slowly I'm getting there. Of course, there's a certain responsibility that comes with that, but yeah, I'm not afraid of that responsibility and I enjoy it as well, to be honest. The last game against Juventus where I scored, I was an amazing feeling also because I was the first Indonesian player to play in Serie A and then also to be the first Indonesian player to score. In Serie A it's a big honor, and I think it shows that not only me, but we have a lot of Indonesian players and we are slowly putting Indonesia on the map. The people are starting to realize and recognize that Indonesia has a lot of good football players as well. We have some guys who play of course in the Netherlands in the first league. We have one player, Kevin Dick, who is playing in Meuse Elbach. We have been playing in L now, so we're slowly getting to the higher level. Going back to the process of becoming an Indonesian citizen. I took some time, I took a couple months. I got to call if I wanted to play for the national team. And I said, yes, of course, it's a big honor because my family is from there. They made the choice to come to the Netherlands to look for a better future and to give their children a better future. So, I owe everything to them and it was a big honor for me when I got that call and I could play for the national team. In March 2024 where I played my first game at home, it was an amazing feeling. I got goosebumps when I walked onto the field and there were so many people in the stadium and I got to play my first game. We won 1-0. Then we went to play against Vietnam away and I scored my first goal for the national team and my only goal so far. But it was my first goal and it was such an amazing moment. You score and in that moment you just feel like y'all. And I scored for the national team. It was just an indescribable feeling what I had, and you only realized it after the game. You scored, you're playing for the country, from your family, where they were born, they were raised, they lived there for a long time, so it was a big honor for me to score. Going for a couple months I was appointed the captain, and that was even a bigger honor, you know. That comes with some responsibility, but yeah, it was such a big honor because you are representing the team, of course, but you represent the country also, and yeah, you're representing almost 290 million people in the country where my family is from, and I'm just trying to do the best to give them something back in. That's what I'm trying to do. We have Garuda on the chest says, we have a saying also like Kita Garuda. Just more like we are Indonesia, you know. We are together, and we have a saying also that's on the what you call it, the badge, you know, of Indonesia, and it means like united through diversity, because Indonesia was not a free country for a long time, and only now since little over 80 years we've been a free country, you know, independent country. But the people that are there, they are from all over the world, you know. I'm a good example also of that. I think so. It just means that we are together, you know. We are strong together, and I think it shows also on the field when we are playing, and it shows also off the field of the support we get from all the people that come from all over the world to support us.